see. I gotta do that.
Okay, audio's on.
Oh boy, gotta share this to
Are
everybody.
we all set to go?
We're pretty much set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Molly's just sharing on
Just
Facebook.
sharing to Sunday at Sea folks, because maybe
We
they
got our
won't
bells
find us.
ready? Got our bells on?
I think we
Oh,
should
yeah.
have our bells on. Yeah. Yeah. We are ready. Ooh, I hear some
Okay.
bells.
Well, then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's Sunday at Sea, officially.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Wait a minute, let me scratch my head here. All
All
right,
right,
here we
all
go.
right, here we go. All right, ready?
Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Good evening, everyone. My name's Mark Allen Lovewell, and seated right next to me is the most wonderful person in the world, Molly Canole.
And it's a
Singer,
good thing
songwriter.
you introduced us, right? Because you
Are you
probably
going to
couldn't
interrupt
tell
me
us
again?
apart.
I'm
Yep,
so
yep.
trying to say something nice about you and say, this lady is special. She's a gift to the world around us. Everywhere I go in this community, people tell me
special.
I'm so lucky to have her in my world.
That's what they tell me.
We're lucky.
That's what they tell me.
We're lucky to have you in this world, Molly. Anyway,
Oh,
greatest toast to all of you.
toast. Toast. Oh, toast.
Molly made some hot cocoa, so this is winter. We got snow outside. If you saw the morning show, we had snow outside. One of the first really storms
Cheers.
of the season. We've had snow dustings, but we got a little something. Nothing compared to other parts of the country, but
Just a dusting, just enough to be pretty and cold, but warmer than it has been,
yeah.
right?
So much going on in the world today. Oh my gosh, every one of us, you and I and our friends,
Yeah.
we're all deeply concerned about what the heck is going on the West Coast, and deeply saddened by the stories that are coming through.
Yeah.
You got a brother in Los Angeles. Molly's got
Yeah.
friends. It's just, anyhow,
Friends
our
that have
hearts
lost their houses. I mean, it's so hard to
go out.
contemplate that.
Our hearts go out. And
Yeah.
and this is a story that's still unfolding. It's still unfolding, and will be for a while.
Yeah. So we wish everybody well who's on the front lines everywhere. Everywhere. There's just a lot going on. But we're here to have a little lightheartedness, a little bit of levity, and a little
bring
bit of
you
lots of
together
love.
with us.
That's
This
right.
is in our living room. Join with us in the living room and feel warm-hearted. That's all we're trying to do.
That's right.
Share some music with you and be warm-hearted.
That's right.
Aft on the poop deck, walking all about. There is a second mate so steady and so stout. What he is thinking of, he doesn't know himself. But we're wishing that the second mate would strike the bell. Strike the bell, second mate. Let us go below and look well to windward. You can see it's gonna blow. And look at the glass, you can see that it is foul. Well, we're wishing that the second mate would what? Down on the main deck, working out the pumps, there is the larboard watch longing for their bunks. Looking to windward, they see a great swell. Well, they're wishing that the second mate would what, Molly?
Strike the bell!
Strike the bell, second mate. Let us go below and look well to windward. You can see it's gonna blow. And look at the glass, you can see that it is foul. Well, we're wishing that the second mate would what?
Strike the bell!
Aft at the wheel, poor Anderson stands, clinging to the spokes with his cold mitten hands. Looking at the compass, well, the course is clear as hell. Well, he's wishing that the second mate would what? Strike the bell, strike the bell, second mate. Let us go below and look well to windward. You can see it's gonna blow. And look at the glass, you can see that it is foul. Well, we're wishing that the second mate would what?
Strike the bell!
Forward on the forecastle head, keeping sharp lookout. There is a Johnny, he's ready for the shout.
Oh yeah!
Lights burning bright, sir, and everything is well. Well, he's wishing that the second mate would what? Strike the bell, strike the bell, second mate. Let us go below and look well to windward. You can see it's gonna blow. And look at the glass, you will see that it is. Well, we're wishing that the second mate would what?
Strike the bell!
One more verse, if you were wondering.
Oh yeah, we want one more.
Aft on the quarter deck, our gallant captain stands, looking to windward. His glasses are in his hands. What he is thinking of, we all know very well. Well, he's thinking more of shortening sail than what? Striking the bell, strike the bell, second mate. Let us go below and look well to windward. You can see it's gonna blow. And look at the glass, you can see that it is foul. Well, we're wishing that the second mate would what?
Strike the bell!
Wishing that the second mate would
Strike the bell!
wishing that the second mate would strike the The
love
real
that
hook
bell.
in that song is this guy with his mitten hands on the wheel. You
Can't
can
you just
visualize
picture
that
it?
in your
Oh.
mind. Your mitten hands, boy, oh boy. It's got to be cold
It's
out
gotta
there.
be cold.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, and cold out there just to be out there all that time.
And that is actually, it's been so cold around here. We just haven't wanted to go out much. In fact, that's why week 2 in a row we don't have any ginger beer because we didn't go
We haven't
to the
gone
store
shopping.
to get it. But we do have hot cocoa, so that was
We're
kind
having
of a
hot cocoa, which
better
is
choice
okay.
for tonight.
I know, it's so good.
That's right.
Anyhow, Happy New Year, everyone. We're continuing in this wonderful direction of pointing into a new year.
Oh, we got a nice comment from Carol. She says, "Love the shirts." So, could you tell us apart? We got them as a present. Isn't that fun? It's fun.
We get dressed in the morning about the same time. But we have to say it's not coordinated. It just happened that way. We both looked at each other at breakfast and said, oh.
Oh, it was like looking in the mirror. Oh, All right, we're gonna
We got
sing
this song needs an introduction.
It needs an introduction. That's right. Well, some of you have heard it before, and it's called Two Friends So Different. And I wrote it about my grandpa and his good buddy, fisherman here, and his name is Donald Poole. And the coolest thing I think about this song was the real life friendship between these two very different people. You just wouldn't know how they would ever get together. And maybe nowadays they
along.
might not, but
And they got along.
they were dear friends, and it was really a sweet thing.
And their friendship
Yeah,
spread around them. You know,
they
it's
crossed all kinds of barriers that people might put up, but it was
and
genuine.
This lovely young child sitting right next to me soaked it up,
Yeah, soaked it all up.
and years later would write a song about it.
That's right. Yeah, here we
There
go.
we go.
Two friends so different, two friends the same, drawn to the sea that calls their name. One came, worked to get away, one came, worked his job to stay. Two friends so different and the same. Jack goes off to work by train, pounding pavement in the city. Donald might find wind and rain, pounding on his deck, not pretty. One goes home at night by rail, one goes home by sea. Both go home to lovely wives and a family. Two friends so different, two friends the same, drawn to the sea that calls their name.
One came.
One came, worked to get away,
One came.
worked his job to stay.
Two friends.
Friends
So different.
and the same. Jack worked his way up, for Irish, now investments, loans. Donald worked his hands, hauling fish raw to the bones. One counts, tallies profit stocks, one counts, tallies lobster stocks. Both survived, excelled, rose to the top, all on their own.
Two friends.
So different, two friends the same, drawn to the sea that calls their name. One came, worked to get away, one came, worked his job to stay.
Two friends.
Friends so different and the same. Jack is tired from city life, gets a break from stress and strife. Donald is tired from lines and pots, stays and mends his nets and knots. They share time along the dock, leads to time shared out at sea. Spend time with their lovely wives,
They are family. Two friends.
Friends so different, two friends the same, drawn to the sea that calls their name.
One came.
One came just to get away,
One came.
worked his job to stay.
Two friends.
Friends so different and the same. They meet at Edmund Elm, sure their pipes fill the shack with smoke. Chewing the fat, sharing a story, a wisdom or a joke. Both have knowledge for the other, each an unlikely brother, bonded by their deep affection and their island's ways. Two friends so different, Two friends the same, drawn to the sea that calls their name.
One came.
Worked to get away. One came and worked his job to stay. Two friends so different and the same. Two friends so different yet the same. Two friends so different. Hey, thank you. I love when you go all bluesy on that one. I love it. It's so good.
There's a note in
Listen
there.
to that. Listen to that. I love that. It's so good. Thank you. Thank you guys for your nice comments. Thanks for joining us. We got some nice people here in the house with us. It's like you're sitting right here next to the fire with us. We got Brad, we got Joanne, we got Carol and John, we got Paul Moore's here. Yay! Jeannie is here. Jeannie, who we're gonna see next month at her house. Gonna have a concert. Oh boy,
We're doing a house concert in Connecticut.
That is so fun. We had so much fun last year. We can't wait to do it again.
We did it last year. You know, the house is. Oh, we just hear that. Did you hear? I
Here's
hope
the
you heard that.
ferry.
That's a ferry boat. If you hear that whistle blow, anyhow,
a couple blocks away.
House concert. We can do it. You know,
That's right.
And
So go ahead and plot and scheme and see if we could be in your living room.
yeah,
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
yeah, we get things coming this year. We're gonna have some fun with you this year.
That's right. That's right.
We got some things around the corner. We're gonna unveil them as they move ahead, but we're not a sleepy couple. Only at the end of the day are we sleepy.
Only at about 7:30 do we start to nod off. But we're gonna make it through the show. We're gonna make it through.
Well, we got something I gotta do right now.
Oh, what do you gotta do? Oh yeah, you got a poem. Here, let's find it. There you go.
So we have to pay attention to the weather around here. We got snow around, and you know, I'm a New Englander. Many of you are New Englanders, or maybe you know somebody who's a New Englander. Maybe you
Maybe
have
you've
affinities
heard of
that
New
are similar to
Englanders.
people who are New Englanders.
That's right.
There is this sort of quality of it, and it's not unique to New Englanders. We aren't masters of it. So
Nope.
it does tend to color our lives, and it covers our literature and covers our songs and stuff. We love the diversity of our seasons, going from one to the next, and
Yeah, we do.
we do. And maybe we complain about this and we complain about that, but in the overview is it's the color of life.
That's right.
And
And so many
the-
different
sharing
colors
the
in each
weather of it.
season. Yeah.
I know a lot of our audience is thinking, when we mention Portland, you're thinking Oregon, because we're going to be going out there in a month.
That's right.
I want to draw your attention to Portland, Maine.
What a nice little city that is.
I want to read a poem that was written by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. And what's not to like about Portland on either the East Coast or the West Coast? Let me just compliment Portland on the East Coast in that it's a maritime city. It's on the water. And I know
Beautiful.
Portland is near the Columbia River and all those connections that it has. But when you're in Maine and you're at Portland, Maine, the taverns are right down by where the ships used to tie up, and a few of them still do. And
It's a very artistic community, too. Lots going on.
And Longfellow is a great poet. He's a terrific poet. And so we're just going to take a segue in a moment to bring you up close to whatever you're listening to the show on, so that I can read this short poem. It's just short. Just hopefully it'll inspire you, color your day, color your night, and the week ahead as snow flurries fly around. Snow flies around us. This is called Snowflakes. out of the bosom of the air, out of the cloud folds of her garments shaken, over the woodlands brown and bare, over the harvest fields forsaken. Silent and soft and slow descends the snow. Even as our cloudy fancies take suddenly shape in some divine expression, even as the troubled heart doth make in the white continent's confession, the troubled sky reveals the grief it feels. This is the poem of the air, slowly in silent syllables recorded. This is the secret of despair, long in its cloudy bosom hoarded, now whispered and revealed to wood and field.
Wow. Cloudy despair. So I've often heard in poems that like rain is referred to like weeping and tears and stuff. I've never heard of snow being referred to that way. That's really interesting. But
Yay,
the
long
silence and the
I mean, I don't,
slowness.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is a bumpy week for many of you and I and us, as we go through it, and to see the innocence of snow on the outside, covering all that it covers, hiding what it hides, and
And it is
unveiling
quiet.
the depths of a cold winter, and walking around this morning out there and seeing all the little footprints on the thin snow. I mean, it wasn't much snow. I mean, I cannot say enough about how little we got. Because
like a
we got
quarter of an inch.
Melissa down in the Chesapeake got more than we got.
That's right.
The folks down south in the Chesapeake got more snow than we got.
It's very
So
true.
this is we're not bragging. We're not coming here tonight to say, whoa! And our dear friend in Texas who just, right?
That's right, Bill.
Bill is telling us he got inches of snow. I mean, in Texas, that's south of here.
What's up? What's
So
up?
we got our friends out there, our followers are, they're going to scratch their head when Mark is making such a big deal out of a dusting. He pulls out a poem by Wadsworth when we all know it was just a dusting.
It's a dusting.
Well, if it had been 6 inches, I might have read an epistle. So we're saving you. We're sparing you. I probably could have written an essay, a prose essay that went on for a full hour, and you say,
true.
whatever happened to that show with that snowstorm?
Wasn't there music gonna happen?
Anyway, I love having you join with us. I hope you don't mind my sharing with you a poem
That was lovely.
about a dusting of snow.
That's right.
But they up
right.
in Maine, they get snow.
That's right.
They get a lot of snow, and we love the folks in Maine, and we love the folks everywhere around.
And
So,
dustings are still beautiful. That's right. We got a little song here we're gonna do, like
see if I can find-
a little jig. It's called the 10 penny bit. 10
And-
penny.
And I've been working on this tune for years, but still discovering new ways to do it right.
Yeah, and I'm like having a good time with it too. So let's have a good time with it.
Here we go.
Ready?
Wait.
I'll wait for it.
couple of notes on the floor.
There was maybe a couple.
Just a few of them.
We'll sweep them up later. It's all good.
Oh, I got a dustpan out and cleaning them up.
That was fun. That was fun. That was fun.
Oh, so
Oh yeah. Now we got a nice song
So
to...
please tell us how the weather is where you are tonight. Share with us.
Yay.
Don't be greedy.
Oh, yay. Oh, we got Susie here watching us too. And hey, Joanne, thanks so much for your sweet
Oh, wow.
concert. Jeannie can't wait for the house concert too. Yay. Yay. Hooray, hooray for participation. Yeah. Precipitation, participation, precipitation. Yeah, both of those. Oh, we love this song. This is such a beautiful song that we do have permission to perform, even though neither one of us wrote it, but we have permission to perform it. Larry Kaplan wrote it.
Larry Kaplan, a dear old friend of mine. We go back a really long time. Oh my gosh, it's almost embarrassing to talk about how long I've known him. And he's a wonderful songwriter out of Connecticut, and in more recent times he's been in England. And he's one of the Fisher poets that through the years has shown up at Astoria, and together we have an opportunity to share stories and to get together and talk a bit. And there have been times when he's come here to perform on Martha's Vineyard, and we've done mutual programs together, or I open for him, or we share a story or two with the audience, because we have a great affection for one man. His name was Gail Huntington. And a lot of the songs, the sea shanties that we sing here on our show, and I sing all over the place, songs that were collected by Gail Huntington. And
He was an archivist. He just wrote these things down so that
was-
future generations would know them.
he was a fiddle player, a guitar player, and
a treasure.
He came out with a folk songs, and you can look them up. You can Google them. He has songbooks. You can look them up. My favorite book that we dive into every once in a while is called "Songs the Whalemen Sang." Mm-hmm. Were it not for Gail, a lot of these songs would never make it. They would be lost. And he went around as a young man and collected the songs off the people who knew them, documented them, recorded them, saved them, and put them in his books. And also was just a lovable fellow, and his lovely wife Mildred, just a sweetheart of a lady, and the two of them were dear friends of me. And Larry spent a summer visiting here and cultivated a relationship with Gail that went on for many years. And he wrote this amazing song we're going to share with you.
Yay. It's a good one.
And it's not only to honor Gail, but also to honor Larry. Because Larry's a fellow, he's a friend, he's whatever. And anyway, I've recorded this song. You can look it up. Oh yeah, I'm going to do a harmonica with this too, aren't I?
Yay! Bring out the harmonica. We love the harmonica.
Larry Kaplan, thank you. Thank you for being a good guy.
Writing a beautiful song for Gail. Song to Gail.
To be working on Nantucket Sound, from the island to the mainland. Worn out, smelling of bait, you come home at the end of the day, and the sun over West Chalk, those warm summer breezes made you think sing all the old songs. You take the high notes, and I'll sing the low. Good times and hard times, they're worth all the telling. Don't matter to me, don't matter how.
Good thing.
I remember the time when you worked for a living, pulling hard just to get back to shore. When you busted your back and you just wouldn't eat. We don't talk much about that anymore. When you sat with the young killers with their stories sat down in the house, and you sang for the children all tucked away warm, and the night times came rolling back in. Give me my fiddle, we'll sing all the old songs. You take the high notes, and I'll sing the low. Good times and hard times, they're worth all the telling. Don't matter to me, you don't see no matter how. Blue sky, south wind, fish jumping into your hand. What a day to be working on Nantucket Sound, from the islands unto the mainland. Worn out, smelling a bait, you come home at the end of the day. And the sun over West Jaw, those warm summer breezes made you think it would never change. Give me my fiddle, we'll sing all the old songs. You take the high notes, and I'll sing the low. Good times and hard times, they're worth all the telling. Don't matter to me if you sing. Well, good times and hard times, they're worth all the telling. Don't matter to me if you sing. Get this closer. My harmonica holder had another opinion about what I was doing.
And the hot cocoa was deciding it needed to have a part.
Oh, what? What the
The
one?
hot cocoa, so that was good.
Oh dear. Oh my gosh.
Hey, this is live show.
This is a live
It's
show.
live.
We do stuff. That's all. There's plenty of room for this and that around here.
That's right.
And you're certainly welcome to comment. I hope you all focus on the idea that there's authenticity.
Oh, this is the sweetest. Listen to this from David. I love to see the fiddle living the good life. David, thank you so much for selling me this fiddle, because I've always wanted to have a lovely fiddle, and I'm so glad to
This
have
is
one
the guy
that
who's,
was
tell him who he is.
broken in by you. He's a dear friend. He's a wonderful friend who went to college at Marlborough College, where I went, and he's a wonderful musician who's just been making his living and making his way, making beautiful music, and he was selling.
David, you're a wonderful man. You saved this fragile relationship by offering this good woman a fiddle that plays and stays in tune. It makes the relationship so much more stable.
Yeah, we're really on the
No,
rocks
yeah,
there.
yeah. Thank you, David. I had to have fun with that. I've been waiting for him to show up on our show.
So sweet.
I wanted him to show up on our show so that I could say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I love it. He's laughing.
Audience, please join in and thank David, okay? The audience, everybody in the audience, you owe David a thank you.
I love it. I love it. You're too good.
I'm terrible.
You're so
I
funny.
know you're awful.
You're so funny. Oh my goodness.
In all seriousness, David,
In all seriousness.
thank you.
Yes, seriously. Thank you. I love it very much. All right, what are we going to do now? A little concertina? Yay!
We have to have fun tonight. I'm sorry, this has been a rough week.
That's right. We got to
And you have to have some fun too.
We gotta
If
have
there's
some fun.
anything we can do to help you through your week, let us know. We do take emails.
That's right. Check us out on our website, mollyandmark.com.
Yeah, we're not in a vacuum here.
That's right. You can send us notes.
We love to suck the air out of our audience for ideas and thoughts.
You can
And-
tell us if you've
And
got
encouragement.
dusting
Encouragement
lately.
works wonders. And
Maybe
everything.
you got a dusting of snow or something. Yes, that's right.
Oh my gosh! And I hope when we get together at the end of next week, as things are better around here.
Yep. We'll just keep hoping and praying
I
for
hope things get better.
things get better. That's right. Meanwhile, you're gonna make things better.
So we're going to sing a song right now about a ship that everybody can't stand being on. They can't wait to get off the
Wait
ship.
for things to get better. That's right. Get off.
If you want to know about how uncomfortable life can be a sailor on a ship you don't like.
Because you're stuck. You're really
It's
stuck.
not like you can walk away.
That's right.
And if it's on a long journey, and we're not talking about the ferry that goes between Vineyard Haven and Woods Hole, it takes 45 minutes. We're talking about big ships that go across the ocean. And in 100 years ago, those trips were days and days and days and
And they were
weeks
doing
and weeks. And
Stinky work.
the voyage or the trip from Whaleman was years in the making. So when you came ashore, you were pretty happy about coming ashore.
Yeah.
And so sailors would write songs about the struggles of their life. And this is a great song. It's called Johnny. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. And as you can already tell by what I just said to you, this is not about leaving a woman. This is about
Leave the ship.
leaving a ship. Thank you.
That's right.
Molly knows.
Oh, it's got a funny note.
Whoa.
Oh, it's got a funny note.
It's always good to start in the right key.
That's the helps.
Oh, the times are hard and our wages low. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. And the grub was bad and the winds did blow. And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. While the voyage is done and the gales do blow. It's time for us to leave her. Well, I thought I heard the old man say, what did he say? Leave her, Johnny, leave her. We can go ashore and we'll take our pay. And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. While the voyage is done and the gales do blow. It's time for us to leave her. Well, the food was bad and the ship was slow. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. But now ashore away we'll go. And it's time for us to leave her. Leave but go you must. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. It matters not whether you last or first. For it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. While the voyage is done and the gales do blow, it's time for us to leave her. One more verse. Well, the sails are furled and our work is done. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. We can go ashore and we'll have some
Fun!
and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Well, the voyage is done and the gales do blow. And it's time for us to leave
I thought that called for another bell.
Yeah. That's right.
That's right. Why not? Why not? Now we're going to a whole other place to sing this next song. We're not out in the whaling territory on this one. This is a little closer to home, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I love this song.
Yeah, this is a great song. I recorded this song with my daughter years ago. And
So sweet.
it's a signature
So
song for the two of us.
Really, really sweet.
And Molly comes in and she does just a wonderful job with it.
Well, I do it a different way, so there's different.
That's right.
There's no way to rival that absolutely precious way that you did that with Emma. So I don't do that. I just do it a different way with you.
Emma was a
Still
high school
beautiful.
student,
Yeah.
and Jimmy
So-
Parr had his recording studio.
So precious. So good. Really, really sweet. Yeah.
So this is an old
Called
sea song.
Rosianna. So sweet.
Maybe you'll sing along with us.
Yeah, if you know it. You will by the end. You'll know how to sing the chorus.
We're bound away at the break of day. Bye-bye, sweet Rosianna. For the fishing banks we'll make our way, and I won't be home tomorrow. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Bye-bye, sweet Rosianna. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. And I won't be home tomorrow. Isn't that fun?
I love it.
Well, a ship is sailing around the bend. Bye-bye, sweet Rosianna. The decks are loaded with fishermen, and I won't be home tomorrow. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Bye-bye, sweet Rosianna. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. And I won't be home tomorrow. I love this verse. The stars are rocking up above.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye, sweet Rosianna. For the ocean is a fisherman's love, and I won't be home tomorrow. Here we go. Bye, 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 bye. Bye-bye, sweet Rosianna. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. And I won't be home tomorrow. Well, the green seas are rolling by my side. Bye-bye, sweet Rosanna. Well, the ocean is a fisherman's life, and I won't be home tomorrow. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, sweet Rosanna. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. And I won't be home tomorrow. Okay, one more verse. Please sing along.
Yeah.
Well, a stormy sea is in a terrible churn. Bye-bye, sweet Louisiana. So pray for me until I return, and I won't be home tomorrow. Here we go. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Bye-bye, sweet Louisiana. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. And I won't be home tomorrow. One more time in the chorus. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Bye-bye, sweet Rosanna. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. And I won't be home tomorrow.
Aww.
That's a good song for
That's a
for a
good
week
song.
like we've all been through.
Yeah. That's right. I do love that verse that you talked about. The stars are rocking up above. I love it because, of course, we're
Anybody who's
rocking
ever
in a
been on a boat at
boat.
night knows that the
That's
stars
right.
are rocking.
The stars are
Or you can visualize that.
That's
No,
right.
you know that it's the boat room anyway. Anyway.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you for being with us tonight.
That's right.
It really has been a hard week. No
It's been
kidding.
a hard week.
It's been a hard week for so many of our friends.
So we're going to bring you one more bit of cheer. And it's a little more progress on the hooking project. On the hooking
Yay!
project. So you can see how I did, oh wait a minute, over here. It's kind of hiding. I did the little flag up at the top there. And we got all the clouds are filled in now. So that's cool, the clouds. And I'm starting with the sky. The sky is working its way up next to the boat, and I'm going to kind of do light colors here and then get a little darker and darker as I go up. It's kind of the plan. We'll see. Anyways, I hope that's a cheery update. Something fun.
Isn't it amazing? And it's fun for us in this week of windy, cold weather to be sitting here near Ashley the wood stove, and
That's
I'm
right.
reading a book, and she's pulling out, doing her hooking.
Speaking of which, if any of you are local and you want to learn how to do it, because it's really fun, you can learn how to do it in 5 minutes. Then you can just keep having fun with it, and it's kind of like painting really
She knows
slowly.
she has all the there are a lot of hookers on Martha's
yeah,
Vineyard.
there's
There are
a
hookers here.
they're gonna have a class, a how-to class, the first Wednesday in February, and so if you need any info, I can tell you all about it. I think it's at Featherstone, but it's gonna be cool.
You
So
can Google YouTube too, or
Yeah.
whatever. Hooking is such a great.
it's such a lovely
I mean, I'm gonna-
traditional thing, but it's very meditative. It's really fun. It's fun
Yeah,
to do.
bring you down a notch.
Yeah.
In
yeah.
a world that isn't on, we need
That's
to be
right.
brought down a notch.
Oh, so thank you guys for joining us. Hey, Bill's here. Thanks for weighing in with us, and you guys have had some snow down there in the Dallas area. That's unbelievable. And thank you everybody for liking the hooking. Glad you like it. We'll keep you posted, but we got a few thank yous to say first. Right? We thank everybody who supports this show. Our Patreon supporters, our Substack supporters. You guys make a difference. We're here because of you, so thank you. We're here because of Brad, too, the Fisher Poetry Archive. The Fisher Poetry Archive provides this wonderful service of archiving and recording all kinds of great things related to the water, maritime community, storytellers, poets, and people who sing and do songs like we do. So we're so grateful that Brad joins us. He's the man behind the curtain, switching the camera angles. So thank you to Brad. We couldn't do it as well without Brad.
And it really is important to mention that we have support out there for what we're doing, and we want to thank you all.
Yeah.
I know we're talking right now, Molly and I, about putting out our next newsletter. If you want to get our newsletter, please write us an email. We'll put you on
That's
our
right.
email
You
list.
can go to mollyandmark.com and sign up for it.
And sign up
Yeah.
for it. Email us any way you want, and it's a wonderful community that
We always
goes
got fun
beyond
news.
the boundaries of just this 1 hour show.
Yeah.
And it really is quite special.
And we have to thank our audience also on MVTV and CCM. We keep meeting more and more people locally who watch us on MVTV, and we're just so glad that you enjoy it. And we love to be there too. So thank you
No
all.
kidding. I mean,
Thank
we're
you
out
all.
wandering around.
Yeah, and
You know,
CCM.
and I'm usually in my usual fog, and I'm walking around, and somebody will come up to me and say, "Hey, I watch your show."
It's so fun.
Wow.
Yeah, it's lovely.
And I don't even know who they are. It's just like, well,
Isn't
they
that
just
nice?
I know you don't know who I am, but I just want you to know I watch your show.
It's so sweet.
And
Yeah, we
that's,
get lots of
that's
those.
such a
It's very
warm-hearted thought.
sweet. That's right.
It
And
brings me out of my fog.
That's right. And we also got to credit the Spotify's and the Googles and all those places you can find our shows here. Are posted on YouTube, Mark Allen Lovewell channel, and also we got the podcast that Brad puts together for us.
We have
And all those
CDs out
Yeah,
between
all those
us. How many do
places.
we have between-
Streaming places? Yeah. What's
How
it?
many CDs? I got four.
Eight or
6.
or 9 or
We
something.
got 8
I
or
don't know,
9
something like that. I don't
CDs
know.
out there
We lost
that are
count.
all accessible to you. So
That's right.
anyway,
Anyway.
this is our little moment of saying thank you.
Thank you. Now we're going to sing a song, and you know it, so join us.
Speaking of Gail Huntington,
Uh-huh.
I learned this song from him.
All hands to man the capstan.
See the cable running rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to rolling home. Did I believe?
Fare thee well.
Yes, Spanish maidens, it is time to bid adieu. After time we've spent together, after times I've spent with you, rolling home, rolling home. Round Cape Horn, one frosty morning,
We need the cocoa.
and the sails were full of snow.
Tight blue sheets.
And pulling those halyards, let her off and let her go. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home.
how you play that. It's so beautiful.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good week.
Have a great week.
We'll be hoping and thinking of you.
Stay warm, stay safe. We love you all.
Come all young sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. Blow, ye winds, westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the southward, so steady she goes.